Welcome back to Dyschronia. Welcome back to the perfect city, the perfect utopia, or at least that's what they say. But as you can see, Lily is still here, so it cannot be that perfect. It's been a while since our last excursion into the future murder mystery because of technical problems. But the technical problems seem to be solved right now, aren't they, Lily? Where'd your thing go?
Whatever she looks like, she's still Maya.
Right, we're talking about our robot friend.
Head rubs so much. I'm so happy right now.
Lily has been bereft of head rubs as I have refused to give any. But yes, our friend is trapped in a robot body, which is something we discovered.
What's wrong, Hal? Is something bothering you? We need to hurry. I'll get a head start.
I don't see you going anywhere, but I know where we need to go. We need to go to our place of work, because we need to get that fuel cell, which is the ammo, for that gun belonging to our murder victim, because we want to change the past to make it so she was never murdered, and so that trial we had never happened, and so we never had to incriminate Ash. Law enforcement is fun when you can just make the crime not happen at all. Right, so we are in, just to refresh our memories, we are in episode 2 of Dyschronia. The world, or at least the city, is going to end at the end of the week. And Hal has not really been talking about that, though he's been seeing that in some visions. He's had his plate full. He's had murder mysteries to solve, more than one. He's had counseling to do with citizens who are quite upset at the whole situation that's happening in the city. It's supposed to be the perfect city, it's supposed to be peaceful, and yet look what's happening. Well, here's our boss. Got anything to say?
Great job, Hal. That was a very compelling reconstruction. By the way, I was planning on giving you this once the case was all wrapped up.
For me?
Here, take it.
A present?
It's information about the victim.
Well, that's not really a present. Yeah, Irie Clover, that's the victim. Also, our murderer, twice, though we reversed that. Let's see. As part of her specialist QIRI duties, Miss Clover has been granted permission to carry a firearm and use it in emergency situations. Or just, whenever she wants to use it. However, discharge is only permitted when targeting level 4 variant humans and above. Oh, I see. She is a licensed variant killer. So she can't do that to just normal people. Hal, of course, is a variant. He has time powers, and Irie was authorized to only kill people like him. In CC-150, Ms. Clover went missing in the midst of the fallout from the Nightfall catastrophe. Her presence in the city has not been detected since. It is likely she perished along with the countless other researchers who were in the tower at the time. This restored data entry was previously redacted from the resident database archives. It may not be the most up-to-date version of the file. Deleted 12 years ago, restored 1 day ago.
She was a researcher that disappeared from the city 12 years ago?
I mean, let's focus on the important part there, Hal, in that she had a license to kill, but only people like us? Who issues that license, by the way?
Indeed. Miss Irie Clover. It seems she was Professor Rumford's research assistant. Very capable, by all accounts.
Also a pretty good shot.
Director General, I have a favor to ask. Could you show me her weapon?
What's got you so interested in that old thing?
I just want to hold it. I want to feel big. I want to feel powerful. Yeah, she's just got it right here. Okay, no.
I made a promise. Here you go.
Yeah, it's the gun we need to get. We found the fuel cell for the gun. We have to combine gun and fuel cell.
12 years ago, researchers had special permission to carry weapons like this.
Yeah, what for? Tell me about that part.
Control bracelets didn't exist yet. Guns were a last resort in case variants got out of control.
All right, we are wearing our bracelets that allow us to use our powers for the establishment. But if we didn't have these, then I guess it would be open season on us.
Apparently researchers were even given firearms training. The energy reserves are empty. It's totally safe to carry around.
That's correct. No reason why we shouldn't take this.
Bring it back once you're done, okay?
Once we're done, with something.
Understood.
Sure, I'll bring it back. I mean, if this works...
Your gun?
Sure is.
What are you gonna do with it?
I couldn't do anything back then. But now I know where she keeps the energy pack hidden. I ought to be able to change the past. If I go back to the point before she was shot and shoot Ash in the hotel room instead,
Uh-huh.
I might be able to save her and stop the culprit at the same time.
Are we gonna kill Ash?
Huh? You better turn the output way down!
Alright, we're only gonna stun him. This has a stun I mean, if it has a stun setting, we have some questions for Ari, because she definitely had it on the kill setting.
Otherwise, you'll end up killing Ash! You've gotta be careful, mister!
I know, Lily. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Alright, yoink. We're just doing it right here. I guess why not?
Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted them.
Alright, here we are. Here's our gun. We're gonna have to get the ammo for it.
I they'd steal the key and take off like that. Was that what they were after all this time?
They wanted that key.
Get it back ASAP. Huh?
Someone's at the door. No, we can't answer that door, though. We need... Is it in here? I mean, if it is, it would be difficult to actually undo this lock. No, I don't think I can. Like, everything's sepia-toned, so these first two look pretty similar. Let's see. Where is that thing? Well, we can't interact with that. Here's a candy bar. I mean, I assume I have to find the fuel cell and put it in here. This is glowing. I don't see anything lying around. Or maybe the past has already been changed? I mean, I don't think we did anything to change the past. We only found out where the fuel cell was. That doesn't mean that it's in the gun. Well, maybe I'll just answer the door, and if nothing's changed, we'll get shot. And then Hal will have something to say about that. Yeah, that did not have any ammo in it. Yeah, things are going just as they did last time. Well, I mean, we're assuming it's Ash. Like, it's in the flashback, it is a silhouette man. But we were concluding in the trial that it had to be Ash, because who else could it be?
Ash. Why?
And she does say Ash out loud.
I let my guard down. Professor, I'm sorry.
Thing is, there are not many suspects in the game. So if it's not Ash, there's not a whole lot of choices here. But Ash was the conclusion we came to in the trial.
No luck?
Yeah. It's no use. Not with the energy pack still in the trunk.
Right.
I can't prevent her death like this. I need to interfere with the past and stop Ash from hiding the energy pack. Time to head back to the hotel room.
Alright, so we can't do it from here. Right, so I wasn't able to unlock that. Well, it wasn't giving me the option to press the buttons to unlock the case. Even if they did, in the sepia tone, it was kind of hard to differentiate two of the buttons. I like how the music's always pretty jaunty. Even though the situation is just, you know, our friend and coworker probably murdered someone, and we have to change the past to stop them from murdering someone. Oh, there we go. You know, there's no reason why things can't be a little jaunty. Why we can't have a little strut, a little pep in our step as we walk across the perfect city. A bit sort of an upbeat tone to the soundtrack of Dyschronia. What a beautiful evening. I wonder if anyone's traumatized. Well, I don't think there are any other red peoples out here. Everyone's doing okay. No counseling needed at the moment. Alright, well, let's get to that hotel. Now, I guess we're going to the murder room. There's only been 2 hotel rooms we can go into. The room where Irie was killed, and the room where Keith has been staying. Oh, there's my hand floating right there. Oh, okay, it's over here now. Sometimes that happens. Okay. Alright, yes. The fuel cell was in there. There's fuel cell. Here's gun. I guess we need to go in the past and stop Ash from...
Looks like I can use this to access the past.
From hiding this. And then if we can do that, then we can use the gun to go into the past, and in that version of the past, Irie will have access to the ammo. Then she can load the gun and shoot Ash. On the lowest setting, of course.
I've got to do something.
Now or never. Right, so he puts it in there. Or does he?
There's no way I could leave this lying around.
Yep, we're just going to leave it lying around right there. You have to wonder when Hal changes the past like this.
Irie.
Oh yeah, and he takes that key!
It's all because of this thing right here.
The clock tower key. When Hal changes the past like that, do you think the people involved wonder why they did certain things? Like in this case, when we go back to the present, will Ash wonder...
I couldn't do anything back then.
Will he wonder, wait, why did I just leave the fuel cell lying on the desk? On the counter? That's weird. Why did I do that?
I should be able to stop her from getting killed now.
Alright. She has access to the ammo.
Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted them. I can't believe they'd steal the key and take off like that.
Everyone wants that key?
Was that what they were after all this time? I need to get it back ASAP. Huh?
Alright, get this loaded up. There we go. Now, to give Ash a surprise. Oh, it wasn't Ash. How about that?
That's not Ash. So it was Maya who shot her?
The twists keep turning.
Cecilia, indeed. So you're looking for the key too.
She wants that key.
But who's pulling your strings? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, okay, up there. We have a memory of the gun. So we were wrong to think Ash was the one after all. It was not him. It was Maya for some reason.
Where am I? Wait. Is this the parlor in the professor's house?
Well, yeah, this was where the big chess puzzle happened.
When I changed the past, did I end up changing what happened in the present?
Well, yeah, because having the murder not happen at all, but having Irie shoot Cecilia would be a very significant change to what was happening in the present. So I guess it makes sense that we're just, like, doing something completely different now.
What's our next move?
I have a feeling I know who might have the clock tower key. You saw that girl in the lab coat too, right? Let's go look for her.
Look! There's Ash!
Yep, he's running. And this is something we've seen before.
How about taking after him?
No. We need to focus on finding the key.
Okay, we show up in time.
So you're looking for the key too.
Show up in time to see this.
But who's pulling your strings? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Also, we might want to take note that the person who's killed us twice already is now holding a loaded gun. So it might not turn out very well.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Follow me here or something?
Sort of. Actually, I'm not really sure why we're in black and white.
What are you doing to Maya?
Don't get any weird ideas, Missy! Maya's inside there!
Huh? Maya? You're talking about Maya Gannett? The variant? What happened to her?
Well, it happened 6 years ago.
I see. So, Maya's been asleep ever since the professor's experiment 3 years ago.
Oh, it was 3 years ago, I'm sorry.
And for some reason, her consciousness is trapped inside Cecilia?
For some reason, yes, that seems to be the case.
I've got some good news for you. Once the analysis is complete, you should be able to figure out whether the marionette killed the prof or not. And if they didn't, you'll have the evidence to prove it.
Really?
Yep. So leave me to it, okay? Oh, and do me a favor, would you? Head upstairs and keep a lookout. I'll let you know when I'm done.
A lookout for what?
It
There's
was
my hands.
Cecilia who attacked that person at the hotel. They caught Cecilia, and then... No.
Hal, Maya's disappeared.
What, her body? Or do you mean the robot?
She must have gone while I was asleep.
I assume we're talking about the robot.
No, it's okay. We're at the professor's house. Once she's calmed down a little, I'll bring her home. Will you keep an eye on her?
Of course.
I don't think I quite caught that between Irie shooting Cecilia and us talking with her. Then, like, that was in the professor's underground lab. So there was a sequence there where I guess Irie just carried the robot back here to the underground lab. When she said go upstairs, she means up here to the first floor. Yeah, where did Lily go to? That was just kind of an abrupt cut between locations. Also, Irie was not killing us for some reason. That's still something we need some answers to.
Hal! Al, did you get plenty of sleep?
I'm not sure. Time is meaningless to me now, Lily.
Huh? I was asleep.
You've been on the go constantly. I thought I'd leave you to it. Don't worry. I was keeping watch for you.
Who's to say if Oh, I'm outside the viewable area. Hold on. Who's to say if I've been getting any sleep, Lily? Maybe I got sleep in another timeline. Maybe in this one I have gotten no sleep. There really is no difference at all to me anymore. And if I did get a lot of sleep in one timeline, would I feel refreshed in this one, or would it not count? It's the mysteries of time travel, Lily. The mysteries of time travel. Yes. Good times we had in the professor's lab, looking at the big tree in the capsule, his bloodstain, his cane, which he uses to unlock his PC because he's fancy like that. Alright, here we are. Hello. Still staring at that thing, huh?
It's you.
It me.
I'm getting bored waiting for the analysis to finish. Want to chat?
I guess. Tell me about that key.
What were you doing with the clock tower key?
Wait. So you're looking for it too?
Isn't everyone?
It isn't here. That scumbag stole it.
That scumbag? I'm guessing she means Ash.
Anything else?
About Ash?
Do you have any idea where Ash is?
If I did, I'd already have caught him. He was playing at being a spy for the other cities, wasn't he?
There's been a little bit of hinting about that.
So maybe it's someone from the outside who's after the key.
What would the other cities want with the clock tower control key?
Maybe they think the tower is some kind of weapon or something? What you guys call the Nightfall catastrophe. The particle contamination 12 years ago sent the clock tower haywire and caused the disaster. The eastern desert got hit the hardest back then. I don't think anyone outside made the connection to the experiments here in the city, but if they did find out somehow, it's no wonder they'd see the clock tower as a threat. Either way, an outsider wouldn't be able to control it even if they wanted to. Only you variants are capable of that. Which is why the professor and I built the marionette. Anything else?
Alright, how about the professor's co-conspirator?
It seems like the professor predicted all of this from the start. He asked someone to take the key to the top of the clock tower. Once it started up again, were you the person he was talking to 3 years ago?
Nope. I wasn't even in the city back then, and I hadn't been for a real long time.
It was the case in a flashback we saw. We saw the professor talking to someone, but we could not see the person he was talking to. And he gave the person that key. But who is that person?
12 whole years to be precise.
Do you have any idea who could have been cooperating with him?
Now that you mention it, I do. I mean, I can't say for certain.
Who was it?
How about figuring it out for yourself?
Well, that's not very helpful, Irie.
How did you get into the city?
If you really want to know, I'll tell you. I don't think you'll believe me, though. 12 years ago, an experiment took place here in the city. An experiment to fuse people's dreams with reality. It was a failure. The subject ran rampant. I took the key from the top floor of the clock tower to try and stop them. And the moment I did, I jumped forward 12 years.
She's been doing some time traveling. I know, we can believe that.
You traveled through time?
We've been doing plenty of that, just, not quite that long.
On the day of the experiment, there was a complete temporal breakdown.
Maybe we'll have to at some point, though. Maybe we'll have to go back many years to change something.
Anything could have happened. Anyway, because I had the key with me when I time traveled, the clock tower got shut off. But since I arrived 3 days ago, it started up again. I think the professor knew I'd return to the clock tower one day. Which explains why he left me that message. You know, the one telling me to go to the underground lab in his house?
I don't get the impression she's lying to me.
No good, huh?
Nope, she can't get into the system.
What's the problem?
I've tried a bunch of times, but I just can't crack the final security layer.
What do you mean, final security layer?
For some reason, the prof decided to install a cutting-edge authentication system in Cecilia. We need to dive into their personality substrate somehow and complete the unlock symbol in the virtual memory space of whoever is connected.
I got you what you're saying. You mean we have to look at the pictures and say which of these pictures has a bicycle in it, and then you're wondering, like in the corner, there's like a little bit of the bicycle's wheel, and does that count as one of the unlock symbols, or would it not count? It's hard to say exactly what it means. Those can be tricky. I understand that.
Ah, that's it. I'm literally a genius. You go. I'll stay here and support you.
Huh?
Yeah, is a good question.
It looks like the professor tried connecting you with Cecilia 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I'll just go ahead and restore that state. Okay?
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be standing here.
Right. Let's get started.
Biometric authentication. Irie Clover, QI Research Institute, Senior Researcher.
I'm ready. Take a good look. This is the unlock symbol, okay? It ought to be in there somewhere. You good to go?
So this is Cecilia's final security layer. What is this place?
Well, it looks different from the type of place we've been in, so that's nice. Little change of pace, change of scenery.
This is a virtual space, based on the memories of whoever's connected to Cecilia, right? So I'm guessing this is one of my memories. I don't recognize any of this.
Before we went to the city, I guess. We were out in the wilderness with
Looks like
Keith.
an old village. There aren't any signs of life, though. It's as if the village was attacked and left to rot.
Well, we can move around, but what I'll need to do before we move around is just do a little stop and start of the recording to make sure I don't go over that file limit. Give me a sec. All right, let's get going. All right, can we...
Is this supposed to be a gravestone?
I guess maybe it could
Wonder
be.
who's buried here.
It's possible that it could be. No name, just a logo. And like a weird, like VR mess thing on it. I mean, a lot of it have that. Like, I guess that's the idea. It's not a perfect recreation. And anything that's not perfect has, like, blue lines on it. Oh, hey, look who's here. I mean, I don't know why she would be here. Well, I mean, we're in her head, but she wouldn't actually be here at this point in time.
Maya.
Hal,
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I just found myself like this. I must have gotten lost. I've never seen most of this stuff before. Hal, where are we?
I'm pretty sure this place is based on my memories.
Your memories? Ah, I see. We must be outside of the city. Maybe this is where you lived when you were little? Do you think we can go inside the house, too?
Well, it looks like that the memory isn't really complete.
This place.
Hal, look behind you.
Oh, yeah, it's the thing. Whoop. Oh, it automatically turned me around. Okay. Well, that was easy. We found this pretty quick.
Seems like the door is locked.
Wait, are we stuck in here now?
Hey, what's up with this pattern? Hal, look. It's like part of it is missing.
Like it's some kind of puzzle. Like maybe we have to find the missing part.
It looks like that unlock symbol she showed me.
This place is based on your memories, right?
Yeah, in theory. Wait a sec. Maybe the reason the space is incomplete is because my memories are incomplete. What are we supposed to do?
Wait. I think someone's here. What was that just now? Hal, look. It's like part of it is missing. What do you think this missing bit is? Did that kid we saw just now take it with them?
Alright, let's have a look. We got crayons. Pick up the crayons.
What do you think this missing bit is?
Can't draw on her, unfortunately.
What's this?
Something's missing. Maybe something used to be here. What could be up? It's hard to figure it out. Maybe, just maybe. We did it.
Looks like the space is being restored.
Whoa. Do you think this means we have to replace missing pieces to restore our surroundings? Let's head further in.
What do you think this is? It's glitched over here, too. I'm guessing something is missing.
I'm guessing it'll be another case of putting back whatever used to be here.
You were a messy child, Hal. Always taking things and never putting them back.
Let's take a look around.
If you weren't such a slob as a child, we wouldn't be having this problem now. How far into... Okay, I can't go far at all into this blue stuff.
Hey.
We're taking a look around. So there's this. It's missing. Can I see what's, like, behind there? Not really. I don't think I can do anything with that at the moment. Oh, there's also... Oh, like there's something out there. Mm-hmm. No? I guess those aren't really glowing. Yeah. I can turn the water on. If there was a reason to do that. Can I interact with this bag? Doesn't seem so. Anything in here? Oh, wait. So it's right here. It was just sitting right there. Yeah.
Looks like we managed to restore a little more of the space.
Shh. Look over there. It's glitched out over here, too.
This must be for making fires. An oven? Does that sound right to you? Weird to think that people used to have stuff like this in their homes.
I'm guessing we have to fit the missing pieces here.
Let's take a look around.
We can waste more water if we want. I mean, it's mental water. It's not real water. But we can do it. What do we got down here? Can I move that? No, it doesn't seem like it. Are these... Can I grab this? Oh, yeah, I can just grab that. Okay. It's just put these in. Oh, they gotta match the patterns. Alright.
Nice. It's back to normal.
It turns out recovering repressed memories is easier than you'd think, Hal. You just take the pieces and just, like, move them into the right places. It's very simple, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's head further in.
Yeah, Mom thinks we also did a great job, too.
That was definitely you as a kid.
Looks like you were right. This is where I used to live when I was little.
Oh, there's a piece. There's our missing piece.
Oh, look over there. Something's glowing.
Yoink.
What's this?
Oh, there's like a bunch. There's four more. We have to fill those spaces, okay.
Ah, so that was definitely part of the symbol.
Is it unlocked now?
Doesn't look like it. I think there are more parts to find.
Hal, look what's happening. The house looks pretty different.
What just happened?
The pattern hasn't changed. Looks like there are still pieces missing.
If what she said was true, the final security layer should get deactivated if we can complete the symbol. Then, if we can access Estelia's log, we'll be able to prove that you were innocent. We might even figure out how to wake you up. Maya, we need to complete that symbol on the door. I'm pretty sure the door will get unlocked if we do.
Let's take another look around. As we keep restoring this place, we're bound to find new parts.
All right, let's continue to put things into other things. But what things need to be completed this time? What's this?
What could it be?
Looks like food. Maybe we ate pizza.
Ah.
All right. Okay, so I guess we need to find a second glove. Look, this looks exactly like the shape, but no, I can't pick that up. Oh, there it is. They don't match. Oh, you're right. They're an unmatched pair. That's not good enough. No, not in this house. We only used matched pairs. I don't think that's it either. I think this is it. Is this it? Only matched pairs of oven mitts. That's not right. An unmatched pair just won't do, Cecilia. Psh, psh. What are we thinking here? Let's get serious when it comes to our cookware. All right, let's find a thing. That's not the shape. That's not the shape of the thing. We need a more cylindrical thing. Like this looks like it. Should I fill this with water? Yep, sure will. Pick that up. There we go. But it doesn't pour out. Like the water moves around, but it doesn't actually pour out. Sploosh.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, I need to fill it up all the way. Well, all right. Got to be exact. Do two people really need this much water at once? Like, this is a lot of water, Cecilia. Like, two people are not going to be drinking all this in one meal. And here comes the pizza. He did it, whatever it was. Ah, he's got the fire going. All right, we need to get our pizza. Here it is. Let's take a look at this pizza. You know, I've seen better. I've seen better. Man, real sticky. It's real sticky on that. Psh, psh, psh. Gonna have to take a knife and just carve it off. Oh, she's right. What am I thinking? Just the pizza left now. I'm gonna need to cook this pizza. Well, I'm saying it doesn't look too good, and the reason is because it's not actually cooked, is it? It is not actually cooked. Well, let's see. I guess I should put it here. And then, get this, shove that in there. Do I need more than one? Doesn't look like it.
This takes me back.
Memories of cooking pizza.
I remember making pizza together when we were kids. Smells so good. Let's put this on the table with the other stuff.
Even in the future apocalypse, everyone still loves pizza. All right, what we got? I mean, it does look different. It does look melted now. Whoosh! Nope. Oh. It just warped back here. I let go too early. Alright, order up. Yeah, eat your pizza and drink your room temperature water. It's a great combination.
That's the second part we're looking for. Let's keep going.
The second memory fragment emerges from the depths of the pizza.
That's the second authentication lock released.
I wonder how many we've got left.
It's 3. You can see them on there. That's not a mystery, Cecilia. It's not a mystery.
That kid was there again. Oh, look. The machine started up.
Alright, let's have a look at it. Give me a second. Let me just take a look at something here. Just want to see. Alright, how much time I have before I need to stop and start again. Well, they're Sonic's rings. And their hair is colored blue, like Sonic. And they're just happy to be collecting so many rings. They got enough rings to go to the special stage, is what that represents. Alright. So we have 5 rings. We're all very happy about that. And they need to be facing 12 o'clock to be blue. There we go. Oh, is that what that is? That's a pretty big stool. Oh, Butterfingers. Oh no, Mom's medicine. Hal, I can't believe you broke your mom's medicine. She just told you she didn't need to take it anymore to make you feel better, but we both know that's not true, I think.
Into the door.
Alright, we're upstairs now. I mean, Mom put the medicine up on that that high shelf so Hal wouldn't mess with it. That's why it was there.
Just 2 more to go.
At this rate, we'll soon get the door open.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Oh no! Look what happened without her medicine. It's all our fault. Yeah, it's no big deal. It's no problem. You just need to cross that ocean, Hal. Alone. Oh, wow. Mom relapsed real fast.
Hal, it's okay. Your mom eventually makes it to Astrum Close.
Do we know that? I mean, Hal doesn't know that. Hal doesn't remember much. But maybe Maya does.
The rain's really coming down now. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
Oh, he has the ingredients for
Take
medicine.
a look. Looks like instructions for mixing medicine. I guess you left the house to get ingredients.
Do you think that's what this device is for, then? Where did this come from?
That logo. I swear I've seen it somewhere before. I'm almost certain it's the emblem of one of the Far Eastern cities.
Oh, this got all messed up. 3, 3, 10. But we don't know we don't know how much the white leaf needs. And the third jar is blacked out, but we can figure out what that is. We need 3 of the red thing. Which one's the red thing? I mean, this looks like it. These look like plant seeds. Should I put something there? Oh, that's probably where the medicine goes. And we could do that. 3. There's white leaf.
Blue medicine.
That's blue.
This looks like an ability suppressant.
This is the white.
These must be medicinal herbs.
But we don't know how much that needs. There's purple. But red. But we don't have a... Oh, no, nothing on the floor. We only have this, which must be the third symbol.
Too? I'd hate to have to take something like this.
Well, I mean, this might be that. I mean, they're different colors. But we don't know how much that needs. I mean, well, it says equals 10. Let's see.
It doesn't match up with the color from the memo.
No, it's not purple.
Right.
It's too red.
Time to give this another shot.
Well, maybe it needs some blue. Turn that red purple. Well, I said 0. I put 0.
The color from the memo. Maybe I got the right.
3. There we go. 3, 4, 3. All right. Oh, got a temperature. 40 C. Does it say what temperature we want this to be? I mean, the second page here is torn out. Can we find a second page around anywhere? Is there a second page just lying around? Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Still seems like there's a piece missing. I guess it's lying around somewhere.
We don't want 125, that's death. We don't want 90. Oh, on the floor right there. Yeah.
What's this?
Okay, it was 80.
Looks like it's ready.
Neh and neh. Yep. What's going on?
Looks like the glitchiness has faded. Let's head to the bedroom.
All right, he's got the medicine. Or we've got the medicine. I do. Past me does.
That city you guys were talking about, I'm guessing you didn't mean Astrum Close?
Yeah, it's one of the cities out in the far eastern desert.
Do you think you guys fled the city and were living here under the radar?
You could be right. I don't know, though. I can't remember anything.
I heard variant persecution was even worse in the eastern desert region where you used to live. The professor mentioned it once. You used to get nightmares as a kid just thinking about it. Hell, how much can you remember now? I think it's probably best if you leave that all in the past.
It's fine. I just want to know more about who I am.
All right, we got another piece. 4 out of 5. Neh.
Just one more piece to go.
What's up with them? They're just staring at the journal.
Tearing it up, showing that journal. What for?
Why would they do that to something they cared so much about? Do you think there was a drawing here?
I think I do have to stop and start, so give me a second. All right, let's continue on.
Do you think there was a drawing here?
Here's a little bit. Isn't it? It looks like words, not a drawing.
Looks like we'll be able to restore the space if we can put the page back together. It's been shredded to pieces. There's no way to tell what was written here.
We need to try and find the other scraps.
No, is that a piece there? Oh, I guess I could have moved that out of the way. Oh, I guess that's not the piece I'm looking for at the moment. I'm specifically looking for a longer piece. So that is a piece, it's just not the piece I need right now. Under the table, maybe? Yeah, my thing to make interactables glow doesn't seem to be doing much in this room. Between some books, maybe? I cannot read what any of these books say. I've only can find the one piece so far, but that's not... I guess it's not the piece I'm supposed to be looking for at the moment, but it's the only thing I'm finding. I can't put it down on here. It's just not what it wants, I guess. Oh no, there we go, there we go. I guess I didn't put it on quite right. But would a third piece now appear now that I've put that down? Was it already findable? Or has something new appeared now that I've put that onto the book? Don't actually know how that works. I did not find a third piece as I was looking around the room. There it is. It was probably there the whole time. Handwriting's met.
Still too soon to tell what was actually on the page.
Oh, looks like we can explore a little further now. Let's see what we can find.
Well, it's not a drawing. We can see that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, a lot of these pieces are just hidden under things. Did Hal hide them deliberately? He seemed pretty upset as to what he saw in that journal. Oh, there we go.
Are these dried tears? I think we'll soon have an idea of what was on the page.
More pieces to find. Can we go upstairs? No, I can't go through there. In the stove, maybe? I'm not seeing anything. In the sink? Oh, under some seeds, from which we made the medicine. Did I reach down that far? I can't move that. Nope. Wanted to see if turning the sink on would do anything. Doesn't seem so. Does not seem so. Can't open that. Still 2 whole pieces left. But I am not finding them. Oh, Well, here's the jar of medicine, which is on the stairs for some reason. There's one under that. Maybe the medicine didn't work. Perhaps Hal put all of his hopes in the medicine working, and it was not as he had hoped, possibly. Nothing on the floor here. Yeah, and I just can't actually move through this curtain, so I guess we're not looking through there. Looking at it from above, I'm not noticing anything. Oh, there is this machine. Okay, there we go. It was underneath the medicine-making machine. Here we are. Finally. It's not artwork. It's a note. What does this note say?
It looked as though you were having a hard time back then.
What does it say?
Are we not going to find out what this says? Hal, if there comes a day when your mom doesn't open her eyes... It's a letter from my mom. It reads like a will. It says what to do if I ended up on my own.
Hal, are you okay?
Well, I guess child Hal did not want to hear this. But he is giving up.
Is this the final part?
He's giving up the final part. Let's complete the logo. CAPTCHA completed.
Is this the security deactivation key? We should be able to access Cecilia's log with it, and hopefully prove that you weren't the culprit.
Unless she is. I mean, we certainly shouldn't discount that possibility. Eustace said there was a high percentage that she's the culprit in the trial. Oh, we got it.
Sounds like someone's outside.
Yellow? Bonk. It's a serious bonk.
What on earth did I just...
What happened? Well, we got bonked on the head. And I guess taken from home.
Yeah!
Lily's psyched about that.
Thanks to you, I'm starting to piece it all together.
What does it mean?
You know, this marionette's personality substrate is completely blank. I mean, it doesn't even have a personality construct in there.
But I thought Maya was inside.
It looks like their personality substrate is actually connected to augmented dreaming. In other words, Maya Ganette's consciousness is actually trapped in AD.
She's trapped in AD? But why?
That experiment 3 years ago was all about linking you guys up to AD, right?
3 years ago.
I have a feeling it was the professor who did this for whatever reason. Anyone can control this body. You just need to know where the access point in AD is. So, we're back at square one. We can't even narrow down the list of potential culprits. The killer is using AD.
What are we supposed to do to help Maya wake up?
If she's part of the AD system now, then just about the only thing we can do is release her from the network. I'm guessing that'll involve finding her in the dream and giving her some kind of shock.
What, like a noogie? Or maybe, you know, lick my finger, stick it in her ear, and like twist it around, something like that?
Looks like it's still got some data to crunch through. You mind leaving me to it? I saved your ID. I'll give you a call if anything comes up.
So she thinks Maya's become part of AD. I bet that's what that little girl is. I need to use the pocket watch to go and see her.
All right. So a point that gets brought up is that anyone could really be controlling the robot. It's like Maya's doing it currently, but say when Cecilia came to murder Irie, it's entirely possible that perhaps it wasn't her. Maybe it was someone else that was doing it. Let's see. Mentioned the pocket watch. Need to remember. Let's see. How do we actually access that? There it is. Haven't really used this. Let's see. How do we... I mean, there was a one point... There it is. At one point in the game when I first got this, it said how to use it. But I haven't actually needed to. And that'll take us to the Room of Time.
What's wrong?
Maya, this is part of AD, isn't it? Come on, let's get out of here.
Why?
You need to wake up.
I'm staying here. I made a promise I can't break. I have to take you to the future.
Forget that. I just need you to come with me. You can't stay here.
No. I'm not going home yet.
Wait! Maya.
Well, she's got to keep her promise, and we know promises are important, especially in the animes. The promise you make as a child is something that's going to stay with you for your entire life. All of your obligations have to be laser focused on fulfilling the promise. I'm not sure what did we get a promise earlier at some... I don't remember.
I saved your ID. I'll give you a call if anything comes up.
Okay, we have some things to talk about. How do we wake Maya up?
What are we supposed to do to help Maya wake up?
If she's part of the AD system now, then just about the only thing we can do is release her from the network.
And she doesn't want to get released.
I'm guessing that'll involve finding her in the dream and giving her some kind of shock.
She teleported away before I could noogie her.
More questions?
About Sonia. I guess that's Mom.
What do you know about my mom, Sonia Sion?
Sonia came to Astrum Close to help the professor with his experiments. Apparently, she's one of the variants the professor used to look after. At some point, she met her partner and ended up leaving the city. When she came back, though, she was alone. She was always saying how she wished she could have brought her son with her. Obviously, when I say her son, I mean you, Hal.
Thanks for clarifying. Yes, and we know that Hal came to the city later with Keith.
More questions?
About what Sonia said.
Do you remember what my mom used to say about me?
She said she loved you with all her heart. I think she had a tough time on her own. She was always in tears thinking about you.
Oh.
But the thing is...
What?
No, it's just she seemed trapped by her past somehow. I used to feel so sorry for her.
And the subject that went rampant 12 years ago?
The subject that went rampant 12 years ago.
That was Sonia. Back then, she tried to hijack the professor's experiment. That caused the clock tower to go haywire, spreading particle contamination across the world.
But why, though?
She couldn't face the world anymore. For her, reality was a waking nightmare.
Because she was being used in the professor's experiments?
No, he cared for Sonia, as if she were family, but...
But what? But I guess we're not ending that sentence. About the clock tower.
What is the clock tower?
Strictly speaking, it's a particle monitoring tower. The structure itself is a huge device for measuring and observing particles. Astrum Close is an experimental city built around the tower. The other cities have always been wary of the clock tower. Now they're on high alert.
The professor said the bell tolling was a signal the experiment had restarted. Who was he speaking to in that memory? Who knows what he was really planning?
That's all I can tell you, kid.
Alright, I guess we're not going to ask about the part where she killed us twice. It seems like Hal's not particularly interested in bringing that up. Well, I guess important things to note is that she is from the past. She got time traveled when the experiment went wrong, and so she hasn't been anywhere. She just blipped into the future from the past. And we know that Maya is not necessarily controlling Cecilia. Sometimes she is, but it could be anyone who has access to the interface in AD, which means Cecilia, when she went to kill Irie, could have been controlled by someone else. Also, Cecilia could have killed the professor, and possibly could have been controlled by someone else while that was happening. And we also know that Hal's mom was here 12 years ago, was a variant, and went crazy, and probably will end up being inside AD and being the one who was controlling Cecilia during Moitas is likely going to happen. But I guess Hal's just not interested in asking why Irie wanted to kill him a couple times. It's just not coming up. But we have prevented the murder of Irie from ever happening. We know that Ash is not actually the culprit, even though it looked like he was, but it was Cecilia, or rather whoever was controlling her at the moment. As far as what we're doing now, well, what are we doing now? Since we've gone back in time, it's kind of hard to say what the current status of things are outside. Hold on, let me take a look at something. So, yeah, murder of mysterious researcher. Like, this is not even a thing anymore. This never happened. The search for the clock tower key, like, that's still on. We know Ash has one of them. I don't think we know where the second one is. Murder of the city's founder? Well, we now know that it's entirely possible that someone else was controlling Cecilia, and that Cecilia killed the professor, but maybe it was Hal's mom instead. It's quite entirely possible. So we'll continue on with Dyschronia episode 2, as I guess we're going back up to the surface, and just seeing what the status of things are, now that this murder never happened.